Hello, and welcome back to the Jambar in 10. I'm Taziah Howard.
And I'm Scott Shiddock. With the demolition of one of Youngstown's most historical landmarks nearing completion, Editor-in-Chief John Ostapowicz has more on the effects and aftermath of Realty Tower.
The scene behind me looked different nearly 4 months ago as the official start to the demolition of the Realty Tower began in the middle of June.
May 28th marked a tragic day in Youngstown's history as a gas explosion killed Akil Drake, a Youngstown State University alumnus, and injured several others. The blast also damaged sidewalks and roads, as well as closed off the east side of Market Street and restricted access to YSU, the Bistro 1907, and the Doubletree by Hilton. Scott Schulich, president of Youngstown Cityscape and the Mahoning Valley Historical Society, said the decision to demolish the tower will not replace the impact the building had.
We've taken out an important building on the central square. I don't believe there's demand for a new building, but you're never going to replace what you lost.
Penguin City Brewing Company was farther from the blast but still felt the impact as Aspasia Lyris, co-owner of Penguin City, said the business has experienced a loss of patrons and several calls asking if it was still open.
We noticed, just events, the turnout wasn't as great as compared to the year before. Lots of phone calls of people asking if we're open, if downtown is open. So a lot of that, throughout the course of the summer.
With several events planned throughout the year in downtown Youngstown, the hope for both residents and business owners is the planned events will help bring new and old residents back to the city.
Monterelli Excavating will wrap up demolition and site clearing by the end of the month. Reporting for the Jambar, I'm John Ostapowicz.
For hungry students, YSU Eats offers 11 on-campus restaurants to students and to choose from, including Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A, and Hisho Sushi. Previously, YSU Eats was known as YSU Dining by Chartwells. Over the summer, it was shortened to YSU Eats. Marketing Director Mackenzie Kobe said YSU Eats holds events across campus regularly.
We've been doing pop-up caterings, which are really cool. We do them twice a month, and we set up outside near the 9/11 Memorial, and we sell all different kinds of fun items. We did walking tacos recently on Tuesday, and then our next one is September 17th. We're going to be doing sliders because it's National Cheeseburger Day.
For more information on these events, visit YSU Eats on Instagram.
Plans for a new student center are in the works. Here's Alex Sorrells with more information.
A student-centered focus group took place to discuss the many changes coming to Kilcawley Center. The project is set to begin in May 2025.
Construction will take 2.5 years before its completion by fall 2027. It will take 5 stages to minimize disruption to campus activities. Associate Vice President of Student Experience, Joy Byers, explains how this process will play out.
Middle section will be where most of the work is going to take place during that first year. Then we'll go into the Chestnut Room where Chick-fil-A is in that area.
The new design of the Student Center will be more accessible and open for students to navigate. Jordan Pintar, president of the Student Government Association, describes the overall design of the student union.
The meeting rooms will be a little more open, so it'll be more inviting to people walking around. They'll feel like they kind of want to step into that meeting room. There'll be windows, a lot of glass, so it's a lot more open and you can see things compared to kind of how it's closed off a little more. The doors kind of tend to shut people out.
Although there will be less disruption because of the separate phases, many offices in Kilcawley will still be relocated.
The main plan is that most of the offices, so the card office, graphic services, student activities, the staff in Kilcawley, we're looking at the Silvestri Hall, the basement area.
Along with the Silvestri Hall basement, 4 to 5 spaces have been temporarily reserved around campus for the foreseeable future. There will be 3 open forums on October 3rd to discuss the Student Center. The final day to sign up is on October 1st.
Now let's go over to Matt Sodler with updates on student life. Why are we on 3?
Thanks, Scott. For over 4 decades, residents of Youngstown and the surrounding communities have had the opportunity to experience the magic of music and art on Wednesday afternoons. The Butler Institute of Art collaborated with Youngstown State University's Dana School of Music and University Theater to present the weekly Music at Noon series. Music at Noon will take place each Wednesday beginning at 12:15 and going until 1 o'clock. Music at Noon is free and open to the public. Parking is available at the Butler for a minimal cost. The month of September marks the official start of the annual celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. Jambar reporter Nick Carlisle-Hanchard has more details.
Hispanic Heritage Month on the Youngstown State University campus begins on September 12th. Hispanic Heritage Month celebrates the presence and accolades of Hispanic Americans throughout the nation's history and its present. The month is celebrated from September 15th to October 15th of each year. This month has been a national celebration for over 4 decades. YSU has been hosting events in commemoration of this month for over a decade. Morgue Library co-director Ana Torres said the YSU Hispanic Heritage Planning Committee works closely with multiple on-campus and community organizations to create a calendar of events for students to utilize.
So what we do in this committee, we try to collaborate with various departments on campus and also with the community to put together this what we call calendar of events that has the different celebrations going on both at YSU and in the community, so that the students, can take advantage of it.
She shared her thoughts on the significance of Hispanic Heritage Month.
And the significance is that it celebrates the contributions and the accomplishments of the Latinos, the Hispanic communities throughout the United States.
Cultures throughout the United States and Ohio vary. For better socialization, it is important to understand the history of Hispanic Heritage Month.
I think it's important that we learn about everyone's backgrounds and cultures to understand each other better and to maybe understand where someone might be coming from, right?
The events on campus began with the opening ceremony yesterday, September 12th, at the Youngstown Public Library. The next event is a movie night on September 18th on the lawn between Morgue Library and Ward Beecher Hall. Reporting for the Jambar, I am Nick Carlisle-Hanchard. Thank you.
Olympic athletes weren't the only ones bringing home gold this summer. YSU's own Ryan Lamb, a sophomore with the Dana School of Music, won a gold medal in the Leonard Falcone International Euphonium and Tuba Festival. Lamb participated in the international competition with competitors from Italy and Korea. Lamb, when asked about his competition, said he was excited to represent YSU.
It was really nice to tell people I was from YSU and Dana, and they're like, "Oh, you're from Dana? That's such a great school." And it's like, "Oh, that's awesome. You guys are out here," and it was so nice to take a deep breath of, "Oh, YSU's not totally forgotten."
Lamb can also be found on field with the YSU Pride Marching Band. You can catch them performing tomorrow at the next home football game. Tazaya and Scott, back to you.
So Tazaya, how's the semester been going for you so far?
It's been going all right. Got a lot of things on my plate, but it's pretty good. Hope the Penguins stay safe and hope everyone has a nice semester.
Sounds good. All right, well, that's all we have for you for this week. For the Jambar in 10, see you next week, and stay safe, Penguins.